I talk to adults. Only reason why I'm filming is just to do it for I lose count. You're trying to calm down. You're feeling a lot of anxiety for obvious reasons. I don't have to tell the adults in the room this anymore. And it's nothing but an endless stream of helicopters and sirens. That's why the sound machine is always on. The helicopter that flew over the house about 2 minutes, really relatively soon after I paid my rent, was like so close to the roof. I can talk to adults. I don't need to explain anymore how loud that is. Yeah, it's just all the time here. They have an air base. It's my opinion. I'm not an expert in this field, but it sure seems like that to a civilian chick like me. I'm thinking, what's this? A helicopter air base around here? Is everybody going to the airport or something? What is this? What is this? And then right after that stops, the helicopter finally flies away. Here comes the siren, screaming down the road. So that's a continuous stream of what you hear. And when you don't hear it, you stop and notice, gosh, I don't hear that. What kind of place is that to live? I don't want to live here. I document every day, which is rather smart, and I'm good at what I do. How long have I been saying I wanted to leave here? Before it got really scary here. Before the 4th, when I heard the woman screaming and the sports being played upstairs, and then everything got silent, and then 4 days later, it smelled really bad in the house. And all the stuff that I have documented, tried to tell authorities about, all of the above. Drug deals I've filmed. God, what else have I done? Right, we know, I talk to adults. So he just took the rent. All right, take the rent. I'm a legal bird. That's why I went and I got the rent yesterday. Excuse me, I pay my rent. The reason why I'm here is because of this postponement of getting a lawful ID with Washington, D.C. because of your corrupted criminal mayor. And I have that now. And also, when I went to look, literally everybody I've applied to has rejected me. And I sit in the house, I'm in shock. Because I pay my rent, I have guaranteed income, I pass background checks, I'm renting for just myself. I don't drink or do drugs. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to be discriminating, but everybody has. So I have myself again a little compile, or whatever the word, of rentals, and I'm going to go back to it. I should, if it's a normal world, find something in 2 to 3 weeks. But it looks like the Americans, in my opinion, my words, I'm speaking the best I can explain, are participating in me being in a really dangerous house. Because there's no way that with the level of people who recognize me when I walk down the street aren't aware of what's going on in this house at some point, because I've been putting it all online ever since I moved in. So they're participating, and it's only common sense and logic that would prompt one to draw those conclusions. So I sit here just mystified and really sad about what happened to the Americans. Because here we go again. They're going to keep doing this, I guess, forever. Yeah. And there's cops that are ending up suiciding here. We don't have to tell the adults in the room. Right, I allege, like, this shit's serious, what's going on. I've been alleging there's major police corruption here. And then that wasn't a suicide. There's going to be more. My guidance today was there's 3 more that are going to end up suicided. They're going to start doing a rash of DC suicides. So they're going to put the chief of police here before he goes to whatever other place. I can't talk, I have no words. They're going to make him have to start saying, oh, we need to get intervention and therapy for our cops. We're suffering from a suicide, blah, blah, blah. I don't think that guy wants to do that. Because I've had guidance that they have coerced and threatened the chief of police too. Which is partly why he's leaving. It's massive corruption here. My green light guidance is the 2 is New York and DC. Which would make sense to any expert in counterintelligence. Yeah. I don't need to say any more to adults who are sober. So now they're starting to pick off the cops here, right? I mean, that's my layman's, my civilian, my chat on social media. Just stop trying to rush my house and leave me alone. I'm just chatting here. You can lay off me. But, so yeah, the Americans just want to participate in that. All right, fine. I'm shocked and horror. She was definitely hiding out for the last 2 days. On purpose, I do that. I give up her, where she's at, her whereabouts. So I hear her, I tweet it because she's trying to hide out. So there you go. Okay. They persisted until she started coughing. And the coughing, I put the dates up. I noticed it then. It ain't no normal cough. With the drug inhalation, and the obvious, dude, I'm in here, man. I'm not going to debate with two corrupted cops outside my house if I've seen and heard stuff, because they were doing that to me. I can also testify to a judge that happened when I called them when I was coming back from Philadelphia that night. It was just really unfortunate the way they conducted themselves, those two officers that night. But so I hear one of the gang members is a female. She's just hacking her lungs out. It's not drug inhalation. It's, I believe she has what a doctor would say, symptoms. What is it? I can't find words anymore. It's so difficult. Anyways, when you're always doing drugs, you make yourself more apt to get sick. And then, dude, get COVID, forget it. So that's what I think is going on upstairs. Oh, God, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. These gang members, they probably catch you, yeah. And they bring you here, and they do all these drugs. Ugh. And then they bring people here. Remember the night I called 311, all the fucking men in there? How many people be coming in here? They probably do have COVID. And then they be doing so much drugs. I already just said that. I'm not going to repeat it. So they got COVID. I would determine that. And they'd be hacking. I did the dates today. She was trying to hide out. It's a female up there. Hacking so hard. It was not drugs. It was sickness. It's been sickness, I could tell. So that ruined her cover. And as soon as I tweeted it, she got all quiet. So cough in the pillow or something, man. You know what? Or why don't you go get tested for COVID? And here comes another helicopter. I'm going to go ahead and keep rolling the film. No, they come like every few minutes. I don't want to live here, dude. I don't want to pay. I could pay for a nice apartment in Philadelphia. It's nice, livable. Let's say livable. And they know that. For less than what I pay here. They know that. And when I go to apply, they just all reject me. I've never seen anything like it. Here. You hear that? This one's not like right over the roof. There's an airbase here. It's unbelievable, man. I do not want to live here. Okay, I'm trying everything I can as a woman with no fucking goddamn help to get out of here. Okay, but listen. This one's like taking its time. Some go faster than others. It's horrible here. So this is why I've been praying to St. Michael, because St. Michael is going to get me out of here. And I realized last night, I strongly allege, because I've witnessed it all, that there's lots of evidence here. So the longer I'm here, it's factual. If there's evidence, and if B is there, I don't need to do this whole thing, right, for adults? Thank you. The evidence is going to stay here as long as I'm here. And, maybe, who knows, right? St. Michael has something he's working out. And I was here being rejected by Americans, desperately trying to get out. But the facts remain, I was still here. And it might have, St. Michael might have had a reason for that. He does. And a plan. So I keep my head on my shoulders. No, I'm not opening my door anymore without tweeting it. And unless it's like, God forbid, city people trying to harass me again, which I don't believe that'll happen. But if there's anybody who's in this apartment, no, I'm not opening my door. No one's blaming me for that. Okay, no, they can talk to me through the door. They don't need to. And they have every, whatever the word, to email me. They don't. They've stopped all that. There's no more emails coming. They can text me. They can call me. You don't have to knock on my door. So let's be adults, all right? Let's be adults. All right, God bless America. Say goodbye.